Hi, welcome to the channel. I wanted to try to attempt to make garlic braids. When I was upstate last year, I saw someone that made an absolutely beautiful garlic braid, and I looked up how to do it. And what I did last year is I planted these garlic bulbs, like tiny little, I sent away for the garlic like seeds, almost like to put them in the ground. And I think I did it early December. And what I ended up with was these really great bulbs that came out of it. I think I got about 16 or so, and a few of them I broke when I was kind of harvesting them, but I have quite a few here. So what I was going to try to do is I was going to attempt to make a garlic braid. And you see it has this stalk, and it's attached. This I think is a hard neck garlic bulb, which are pretty easy now that they're cured. What I did with them is, when I wasn't sure, I looked up how to do the harvesting, and it turns out when there's a bunch of, I guess half of the amount of leaves go brown, then it's time to actually pull the bulb. So I dug out the bulb, and you have to put it in a dry place. So I laid it in my garage in a box so it would have the air circulation, and I just kind of spread them out, and I had to wait about 2 or 3 weeks. So this is about 2 or 3 weeks from the time the bulb was actually picked. So it looks really good, and I think it looks ready to go. So I have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have about 14 here, and you can see they have a lot of their, all of the branches and stuff that are still attached, and we're going to try to braid all that together. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this. Again, this is a first shot deal. What I did is when I bought my braid last summer, it was like the end of the summer, I ended up hanging it on my door all through the winter time. So of course no vampires came into my house, but it was really actually a pretty display, and it was something different to hang on the door in fall. So I'm going to try to make that now, and yeah, and I'll talk you through it, and we're going to kind of do this together. All right, here we go. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so I think for this project you need, of course, your garlic bulbs, and then you're going to need, I use some like jute twine that I have here. Now, I figured out how to do this. I watched Garden Answer. Laura, who's on Garden Answer, is amazing. I love watching her channel. She's everything about nature and planting, and she's got a wonderful property, and she's always doing little projects, and this was, I found, the easiest way to do it, and it helped me a lot to understand it. So I think we're going to take, you need a little bit to first tie up. So I'm going to say about 1 foot long of a piece of twine that you'll need to do the first part. And then once we get to the end, we'll figure out how to tie it and loop it at the end, because we're probably going to try to make like a bow or something at the end. So let's give it a shot. Okay, so what I did was I cut off all of their ends, and I lined them up nice for you, so you can see these are all of the garlic heads that I pulled. I took them out of the ground a couple weeks, like I said, and they've been curing, and they're ready to go. So we're going to try to create a braid. So we're going to do this by taking the 3 biggest bulbs to start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my jute twine that I have here. I'm going to put that down, and then I'm going to take my 3 biggest bulbs. So I'm going to take this one, and I'll just pick another one. And we're going to just crisscross them. So I'm going to put it this way so we can get a better view of it, like we're doing it. Okay. We're going to have them crisscrossed. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is, as I lay them next to each other here, I'm going to take my 3rd one and I'm going to put it right in the center. So what I'm kind of creating almost is like a bouquet, you can see, of the garlic together like that. Okay, so, and then what I do is I'm going to take the jute twine and I'm going to tie them together. Now, a lot of times people say, well, there's a certain way to tie them without having to, like, in a way cheat, because in a way I guess this is cheating. But I think this works easiest for me. Since this is my first time, I want to make sure I do this right. So I'm going to try to tie them together this way. Okay. So then I have 1, 2, and 3, and they look like that. Whoop! They look like that. Okay. All right. So now I end up with 3 sections of branches. My stalks are separated into 3 there. Okay, just like that. Okay, nice and tight. Okay, so once I get my 3 together, then I'm going to take my bulb, put it on the right side, just tuck it in there like nice. Okay, and I'm going to line the stalk up with the center, because that should be lined up. Okay, now because this is on the right, I'm going to take the stalk from the left and I'm going to bring it over to hold that one in place, and then that now becomes my center stalk. Okay, so I'm going to take my next one, and that's going to go to the right, again lining up in the center. I'm sorry, it's going to go on the left, lining it up to the center, and then I'm going to pull my right stalk over, which is my new middle. Okay, so now that's the new middle. Okay, then I'm going to take my middle, I'm going to line that up. Okay. And then I'm going to bring the stalk over. Okay. And then that's going to be there in the center. Follow? Okay. Now I'm going to take another one. This, again, start right. Stays in the center. This comes over. New center. This is my left. New center. Oop. Bringing this from the right and over. And then one in the middle again. Lining up with the middle. And this is going to come over again into the center. So I'm just alternating as I go. Okay. Again, so this is right. Stays in the center. The left comes over. The left is now my new center. Have the right center. Why do I keep saying right? And my last one would be here. Like that. All right. Let's see how it looks. Not so bad. You would like hang it. Doesn't look so bad. Okay, now let's figure out what to do with this here. Okay, so once you have all of your bulbs kind of tied together, what I do is I take a piece of jute string, and I'm just going to kind of cheat and put this all together. Just tying it tight. course, I can put a bow on this. I can cover this up with anything that I want to make it pretty. And then this can go on a door or something. And you can see what I did is I put it up on my door just so you can see what it would look like. I mean, this is really a great fall decoration. Of course, my dog Ava doesn't think so. But if you can see here, so I trimmed some of the stalk. I can trim a lot more of it, but it was just a little bit to get rid of some of the really crazy unruly parts. And then you have this braid, which kind of looks pretty, especially when you're starting to get ready for the fall. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to show you, and I hope you like it, and yeah, and thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Take care. Bye.